Hi everybody, Elaine Williams here. I am creator and founder of Rock Your Talk speaker training program. I'm having so much fun with my group and we're starting a new program in January, so stay tuned for more information if you want to know. You know, I have to say, like, if you really want to make 2017 the year, you know, if you get to the end of every year and you're saying, next year I'm going to do blah, 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 or next year I'm going to have more confidence, or next year I'm going to try motivational speaking, or next year, you know, this is the year. Like, do it now. Start your year off with a bang. So get in touch with me. I just love to help people find their dreams. Go for it. You know, I think Lucille Ball said, I'd rather regret things that I did do than things that I didn't do. And I have kind of lived my life that way. I've made a million mistakes, but I've had a really interesting, crazy life. Anyway, I only have a few minutes, so I'll try not to ramble sometimes. I am having too much fun with this. Thanks for joining. Hi, how are you? Hi, welcome. So I just wanted to touch on a couple of quick things. And a lot of people ask me, you know, Elaine, how do you do it? Or, you know, what if you feel like you're not in the mood sometimes to go bare your soul if you're doing a speech? Or, you know, there's sometimes as a comedian, I'm like, I don't know if I feel that funny today. And that's one reason I love warming up. I feel like it's, you know, you don't just go to the gym and walk in and start bench pressing hundreds of pounds. Maybe pros do that, but I don't think so. You know, you have to warm up. I take spin class all the time. I take yoga a lot. You know, we start with breathing. We start slow and let our bodies kind of get acclimated. So the same thing with speaking or being on camera. You know, you want to warm up, and I talk a lot about, like, to me, speaking is a sport because you're using your body, your breath, your voice. You're not just a talking head. Hopefully you're communicating with everything. Like, I don't feel very warmed up today. I feel a little So, hey, let's do a couple of warm-ups. So this is one of my favorites. Everyone seemed to love this, the bubble. It's harder than it looks. I know. Try it again with me. And you want to keep taking deep, deep belly breaths. You want to feel like your back is expanding when you breathe in. It's really good practice to take a couple of deep breaths before you go into a meeting, before you go on stage, before you speak on camera. This is a great way to get centered. So, all right, we talked about breath, we talked about the bubble. Another one of my favorites is, that is one of my favorites. It's a great way to lengthen your vocal cords. A lot of people have a tendency to talk like right in the middle of their register, and I want you to think of your voice as a house. You want to go up to the attic, and then you want to go down to the basement, and then you want to come up, and then you're going to go down. If you're going to do characters, if you're going to have different ways of speaking, like, oh my gosh, and then this happened, and then this guy, he was from the South, and he kind of talked. You know, you want to have vocal variety, and you don't just roll out of bed and have that. You have to practice. It's a muscle. But these are fun exercises. This is stuff you can do in your car, walking down the street, and then nobody will ever rob you because they'll be scared that you're crazy. It's great. Somebody starts walking towards you, just go. Oh, that's the other one. So there's one bubble like this, and then there's another one that's like this. This one's messier, but it really helps you get on your breath. Because if you're going to be speaking a lot, which hopefully you are, you're going to get booked like crazy and have people begging, can you come speak for my group? Can you come speak for mine? Hopefully it's going to happen a lot, especially if you hang out with me some more. You want to make sure you're speaking on your breath. So that is one reason warm-ups are so important. You know, David Letterman, before he went on, he would put his head down and like shake. And, you know, if you ever see a pro who's not warming up, maybe it's because they've been doing it for 20 years. But most performers that I know have some kind of routine and some way to warm up. You know, musicians, they come to the theater, they warm up together. They're doing their scales and they do the tuning. Same with dancers. They're always getting there early and doing a class. actors get there, they take over the space, they walk around, they roll around on the stage. Every performer has a way to let themselves kind of get in that groove. Same with athletes. So that is one of my, make sure that you warm up. And I will keep sharing my warm-up tips because they're so freaking awesome. And then a lot of people ask me, Elaine, how do you get more confident? You know, it's tricky. Part of it is doing it. Part of it is practicing. Part of it is working with people who are good. You know, we all have some of those friends where you could just like, you know, just sit there and they'd be like, that was great, that was great. You know, you don't want those kinds of, I mean, those are great to have friends, but you want people who are going to give you constructive feedback, who are going to be like, that was awesome and you really need to tweak on this. And you lost me here. You know, we've all had enough smoke blown up our, you know. I want someone who's going to give me positive feedback that I can understand and that I can do something with that's productive. So that's one way you get better. You practice and you rehearse and you surround yourself with other people who are supportive and positive, but also can help you grow. You know, you always want to be playing with somebody who's higher and better than you. That's how you're going to keep growing and stretching. So that's one of the reasons I love to work with my group, my Rock Your Talk group. Right now, we have started doing Facebook Live practices. A lot of people are scared of video. I used to be terrified, and trust me, there are some days I'm like, what is my hair doing? Oh my God. Or why did I pick that shirt? You know, I'm still working, I'm still learning and growing too. But if you're new, if you are a coach and you know that you want to grow your tribe, if you are an author, speaker, and you know, look, live video is not going anywhere. Or maybe you've already been speaking all over the place and you want to get off the road and you want to do more stuff from your home or from your studio or from other people. You know, that's one of my goals. I want to get more and more of my stuff online so that I can work from anywhere. Texas, West Coast, East Coast, Sydney. You know, that's my community is like, whoa, it just keeps expanding and I love it, love it, love it. So whatever your thing is, it's good to practice being on video. It's good to practice and watch yourself and get feedback. You know what? That really works. That didn't work. Oh my gosh, let's talk about that shirt. Whatever. Sometimes we do these weird tics when we're nervous. So that is my quick little Facebook Live tip for the day. Why warm-ups are so important, and I threw a couple at you. How you get confidence. It takes a while. A lot of it is practice and rehearse and stage time and doing it and rehearsing and working with the right people. And then also, you know, you want to be in a cool tribe that is challenging you and growing. Who you surround yourself with is so important. I'm going to talk more about that later. It directly affects your mindset whether you know it or not. Even if you think that you march to the beat of a different drummer, I have to tell you, as human beings, we are very tribal. And I love to consider myself an independent, and yet there is a part of me that I need to feel like I belong. And I imagine you do too. So anyway, thanks so much for watching. I hope that you got some cool tips from that. If you know somebody who wants to work on their speaking and work on being more on their breath and having vocal variety, send them this video. Share it with them. All right, thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you on stage soon. Bye for now. Bye.